So many people suffer with ailments, whether it's plantar fasciitis, lower extremity issues. Inflammation is a big one. Is it the food we eat? Absolutely. Is it the lack of exercise? Absolutely. And amongst other things. Maybe you're taking different medications as well. There's a natural remedy, and we're going to be shopping TurmeriX. 15 natural ingredients. It's not just about the TurmeriX, it's about the concoction of everything that's really going to help to reduce that inflammation. We're going to have some great testimonials and great stories. So first, I want to tell you a hot seller this hour. It is the hand cream. The soap's going to be also coming up. This is hypoallergenic. It is something that really, if you're somebody that has sensitive skin or skin issues and you're saying, hey, you know, I break out, I have sensitive skin, this is a pure hand cream that is actually going to reduce any inflammation. As a topical on your skin, it is 5-star rated, under $20, 728-424. Scan the QR code. I'm giving you a heads up because this stuff is going to sell out. It does every single time. We are going to talk about really the hero item this hour. Now, we do have the powder formation. We are going to have the capsules also coming up, but take a look at this. 15 different natural ingredients. We're going to dive into exactly what this concoction is that's really going to help reduce all of that inflammation. But let's hear from the founder, Earl. Take a listen.
I'm Errol McClellan. I'm the founder of TurmeriX. Started this company and journey 10 years ago this year, and it's been an amazing ride. Got involved with this because I had a surgery that was done to my ankle. That surgery went wrong. The surgeon offered me one option from their side, and that was to have a fused ankle, never to be undone. Chose not to do that, and I've been doing some research into natural pain relief and also anti-inflammatory products, and that research took me down the route of Turmeric. Turmeric being, in my opinion, the best anti-inflammatory on the planet. Completely natural, but you have to do it right. Because I wanted to fix myself, I bought the best turmeric in the world and the best other spices I could get my hands on. It's a blend of 15 spices, and the base of it is the best turmeric in the world. Started eating it. I didn't know how much I should even take, so I started on a dessert spoon a day. 9 days into that process, my ankle had gone from about the size of that, nearly as big as my thigh, down to its normal size, and all the pain had gone from it, no pressure on nerves. And here we are today, 10 years down the track, hundreds of thousands of people around the world using the product and getting amazing results.
Well, let's dive right into it. The lovely Linda Downey joining me. You know what? This is such a huge hot seller. I mean, it really is. And it's not because of anything except the fact that it actually works.
It does work.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I've talked to many hosts here today that have given their own testimonials on this product.
Yeah, and I was just talking to Natalie. She was texting me. She goes, "Where are you? I have, you know, I have some TurmeriX. I'm looking for you." And I said, "Look, just put it on my desk, and I'll make sure that you get it." But it actually does work. And you know this story, and I'm going to hit it right off the top of the bat. My mom had really bad plantar fasciitis, like terrible, like to the point where she got up in the morning. She's in her late 60s. Sorry, Mom, but. Anyhow, so late 40s, no. Anyway, she got up in the morning and literally couldn't walk. I mean, she was like crippled in her feet. Started taking TurmeriX. Within a couple weeks, it started alleviating that tension in her plantar fasciitis. She doesn't have plantar fasciitis anymore.
Incredible.
There was no like machines or medication or Band-Aid tablets. It was literally TurmeriX that solved the problem.
I love hearing these testimonials,
Yeah.
Sean. You know, I do hear a lot of these great testimonials for that. Many things. I mean, arthritis, MS, lupus, gout. There's just so many things that it does great wonders for.
Let's talk about the ingredients, because there's no GMOs. It's all natural, and there's so many healing properties to this, and it's something you want to take on a daily basis. I would call this one of those supplements that's a non-negotiable as a preventative. Look at all these different ingredients.
So what sets our product apart from most turmeric products is first and foremost the grade of turmeric that we use. We do use the highest grade turmeric, which is the Alepe. With that, you're getting the higher percentage of curcumin, which really releases the inflammation. Also, with any turmeric product, you need to have black pepper and a healthy fat combined to make it bioavailable, so it's fully absorbed. Then we also have ginger, cloves, green tea, fennel, ascorbic acid, true cinnamon, cardamom, kelp, aniseed, the leaf of the stevia plant, and vanilla. They are 100% all whole food ingredients.
Right.
No extracts, no additives.
I love it. 641-299 is your item number. If you haven't tried it, try It really does make all the difference in the world. Now, I know a lot of people might say, well, turmeric's in water, maybe, it's not fulfilling your palate appetite, but you could put this in anything. I know the golden milk is something that very much helps you sleep, where you can kind of stir it into like some nice warm milk. You can use almond milk if you're lactose intolerant, but you could also put this in your smoothie, right?
I love it in my smoothies. So I'll put in a blender, I'll put frozen fruit. I usually use coconut milk. I'll put a teaspoon of the turmeric powder, some yogurt, and it is delicious.
Yeah. It really does work. If you're looking for the capsules, again, a 300 count here, 641-299. Very popular are the capsules if you don't want to mess around with powders, which I completely understand. A lot of greens, you can get greens in tablets, you can get greens in powder, depending on how you choose to formulate it, maybe in a smoothie, like you said. But capsules is really great. I mean, if you're somebody that just like, it's like taking a multivitamin, right?
And what's great about our capsules is they're vegetable encapsulated, so there's no synthetic coating whatsoever.
Right.
If I was to put in a glass of water, within 5 minutes, it's fully dissolved.
Right. So it's not one of those things, and we talk a lot here at TSC about companies that put a lot of fillers in, or they have, capsules that are really slow dissolving, and you really want to get this into your gut as quickly as possible. And speaking of which, in addition to inflammation, this is really good for your gut microbiome, isn't it?
Absolutely. It also balances out the pH balance. If you tend to be more acidic, it'll help you become more alkaline. So, for example, the powder, if you're acidic, you will find it very bitter tasting. When you become more alkaline, you'll find it on the sweeter side.
Right, and it's so interesting that you say that. When you think about, just things that like how cancer grows, right? It grows in an acidic environment, not when you're, kind of more pH balanced, right? So you get rid of all that acidity. I'm not talking about eating lemons or anything like that, but a lot of the foods that we eat that have these byproducts, that have preservatives, that have a lot of this really junk and garbage ingredients. Yeah, sure, it tastes good, but not to your gut. And so it really screws up your gut microbiome, and it makes it very hard and difficult for your body to actually, absorb that green smoothie or that fruit smoothie or that fresh fruit that you're eating, because you're kind of all clogged up. So this is really something that's really going to unclog, our insides. A lot of people suffer with leaky gut, which is a big one. This is going to help really kind of balance your gut microbiome, so that if you are having shakes, you're actually going to absorb the nutrients, right?
Absolutely.
Amazing. What else is this good for?
So boost your immune system, so it fights off colds, flus, infections. It's great for, many people would say that they've lost weight taking this product, and what happens is once you release the pain, you'll actually find yourself more energetic. It also does increase the metabolism. It heightens the body's natural healing response, reduces pain and inflammation, and I stress the word naturally, without any side effects. And it reduces by enhancing healing and tissue formation. It's also great for your brain and skin.
It's all around just super good for you. And you see a lot of even in certain parts of the world where, turmeric and a lot of different spices really give people longevity to live a long, healthy life. And I think you equated to it really well that, when you get rid of the inflammation, you're able to do more, you're more active, you don't get tired as quickly, you're not swelling as quickly, you're not letting ailments of your body slow you down. We got Mark standing by with a testimonial. Take a listen.
Hi there, my name is Mark. I'm here to talk about TurmeriX, a product that I started taking 6 years ago that has changed my life. The reason being is I used to deal with a lot of arthritis and pain in my body. Many injuries over the years playing sports since I was very small had caused me a lot of arthritis. TurmeriX changed that because it helped to deal with the actual pain, but also give me the flexibility and the energy in order to enjoy the sports that I wanted to again, hockey and golf. The main thing was to chase the grandkids around, which they love when I can be involved with them. I started taking it 6 years ago, but guess what? 3 years ago, I started working for the company. The biggest thing I think for me with TurmeriX was with my eyesight. You see, I wear glasses for far away. And the thing is, a lot of times I would leave the house, drive to where I was going, and I would get there and go, I didn't even wear my glasses. Why is that? My vision was good. And the reason being is because of taking TurmeriX. I started taking TurmeriX 6 years ago in a powder form. And then about 4 years ago, I started taking it in the capsule form because in my very fast-paced life, it was a little more convenient for me. Every now and then, though, I still make a nice little shake with my turmeric powder, so I can still get that lovely taste.
Well, we're talking TurmeriX this hour if you're just tuning in. We do have the powder. Also, we have the pill form. It's a 300 count. You're getting the same amount, but the pill form is vegan capsules, which are going to literally digest inside of your gut microbiome in under 5 minutes. And it's really an easy way to take this in the morning if you don't want to mess around with powder. Maybe you're somebody who travels a lot. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't travel a lot, but maybe on the weekends you're like, I'm going to the cottage, the trailer, I'm going camping, I'm doing things. The tablets. What a great option.
It really is. I have the capsules on me all the time. As I mentioned, like they dissolve very fast. 3 capsules is equivalent to 1 teaspoon of the powder. So that's 1 serving that you take at once.
So there you go. You're going to take, and everything's on the bottle in addition to all the ingredients. And if you're just tuning in, over 15 different ingredients, all natural ingredients mixed up with the turmeric, which is, and the curcumin as well, and the pepper as well, which is kind of helps to transport that and help our body really digest, right?
Very much so. And again, looking at the ingredients, Sean, we use the highest grade turmeric with the higher percentage of curcumin. And it's curcumin that is actually the magic bullet that releases the inflammation. A lot of people don't know that. Also, it has black pepper and coconut powder to make it absorb. We use ginger, and each of these works simultaneously, but they actually work synergistically together.
Yeah.
So you've got ginger, you've got cloves, you've got green tea, fennel, ascorbic acid, the high-grade cinnamon, which is the true cinnamon, cardamom, kelp, aniseed, the leaf of the stevia plant, and vanilla.
A lot of people read in, Sarah wrote in and said, I bought this and wow, it seriously is the best purchase. Hands down, I suffer from a terrible shoulder and also leg pain. It worked like magic, getting rid of all that inflammation. And that's the big one, plantar fasciitis, lower extremity issues, swollen feet. How many of you, you go and you buy these nice like Clark shoes and you say they're super comfortable. Why is my leg swelling up? Well, it's not the shoes, it's the inflammation in your body. And a lot of it comes from, the foods that we're putting into our body. A lot of us are, yes, it's, garden season. We're not all growing fresh tomatoes and we're not all visiting, farmers markets and whatnot. A lot of us are still grabbing those even burgers at the, grocery store and we're like all beef, but you don't realize there's preservatives and things that cause inflammation. You ever order in for the weekend? You eat healthy all week, you order in the weekend, you go, why am I so bloated? After the weekend, I'm bloated. The inflammation, it just creates this kind of gas inside of your body, and this is really going to help eliminate that and really help you with ailments. And I think that's the key too, because it's not just that uncomfortable feeling of being, kind of bloated or swollen, but it's actual ailments. Like I said about my mom with plantar fasciitis, which a lot of times you take medication to deal with the pain, but you're not really solving the problem.
And when you have pain walking, you have any type of pain, it just makes you like miserable. Yeah. Right? So when you get rid of that pain and you're doing it in a natural way, you're able to just get a better quality of life, feel good, smile. Be energetic.
Absolutely, and that's a big one. And certainly in the hotter summer months, like ailments, like if your feet are swelling up, your legs are swelling up, if you're just swelling up anywhere and you have that inflammation, like you said, you don't really want to go out in the heat. You kind of feel exhausted. It takes a toll on you. This is an organic, natural way with, in addition to turmeric, 15 total ingredients that are all 100% natural, non-GMO. There's no fillers, there's no chemicals, there's no byproducts, no genetically modified ingredients in this. It is really nature's form.
It really is. I mean, turmeric has been around for thousands and thousands of years, used in ancient medicine. More and more doctors are recommending patients for a variety of reasons to find themselves a high-grade turmeric. We get a lot of recommendations and referrals from doctors. I've had a doctor call this the Cadillac of all turmeric products. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what? Try it before you buy it. You always have 30 days to love it or return it. We heard some great testimonials. Mark had a great testimonial there. The testimonial I gave about my mom, it literally cured her plantar fasciitis, if you can even imagine that. And if you suffer with that particular ailment, you know that you would really give anything in the morning to maybe get out of bed and make it to the bathroom without being in excruciating pain. That's a terrible way to wake up every day.
It really is.
Capsules or the powder, both available for you. It's interesting, you know, my dad is someone that takes it every day. He loves the powder. My mom likes the tablets. I personally like the tablets myself. I'm a busy guy. I'm on the go all the time. If I'm traveling or away, you know, for the weekend, the tablets are an easy way to kind of get these into your body. The most important thing you could do is, number one, order it. Number two, make sure that you take it daily. We got another testimonial standing by. Take a listen.
So I had suffered from arthritis from old injuries in my spine and also in my knees. I noticed after just a few weeks, the pain really started moving down. I didn't have to take medications anymore. My thinking is clearer. You know, I wake up and my head is just on straight.
It's almost like you could see the people in the testimonial, like the guy Mark and this gentleman here. They're like it's like their face lights up.
Totally.
You know?
Right?
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're not in pain. I mean, when you're able to move, when you're able to, like Mark said in his video, play with your grandchildren. You know, when you're really in pain, you can't do those things.
Right. This is all natural. We have some beautiful topicals coming up, soaps, hand creams as well. So if you're in the ordering process, do keep that in mind. You can also scan the QR code or jump to tsc.ca and have a look at all the TurmeriX products and bundle your order. You know, over $100, boom, you get free shipping and handling Canada-wide, which is also great. We're going to ship it directly to your front door, be it your home, your cottage, you know, wherever you are in Canada, north, south, east, west, we're going to ship it to you. And again, you have 30 days to try it before you buy it. What are the things if you're taste sensitive? And I know this from doing a lot of, you know, shows with like, you know, other brands that have, you know, protein powders or green powders or any of that. And, you know, people, sometimes you got to stack it with stevia to make it, you know, sweeter and all that. Go for the capsules, right? There's no, you know, you take the capsules. It's super easy. If you don't like swallowing capsules, go for the powder and just mix it with a smoothie. I mean, it's that easy. Put it in your protein powder. You won't even taste it, but you will feel the benefits. I assure you, inflammation, joint pain, digestion, again, about your gut microbiome, also your collagen function, which, look, as we get older, our collagen depletes and well, gravity kind of takes over. So great for your skin, hair, nails, overall vitality, and there's so many studies done on turmeric in general. You can Google it for yourself, but once you try it, it's not like one of these things. That's what I like tell people. It's not one of these things like you take a tablet and it's like an energy drink and you're like, great, I'm going to take on the world. It's something that you need to take, and after maybe 2 weeks, you're going to notice, like my mom, that her plantar fasciitis, she's like, oh, it's not as painful as it was 2 weeks. A month later, it's like, wow, I'm feeling lighter on my feet. So it's something I think you need to stick to if you do have an ailment, and certainly as a preventative for any future ailments.
Absolutely. I mean, most people have some degree of inflammation.
Right.
When you think about inflammation, it shows up in a variety of ways. It could be arthritis, it could be gout, it could be lupus, MS. There's just so many ways it shows up. So taking if you don't have inflammation, if you're that rare person, take it to prevent it from happening.
Yeah, no, I think it's just a phenomenal product, and I know a lot of people that swear by it. It is the real deal. It's not just TurmeriX and curcumin and the pepper. It's 15 all-natural ingredients, you know, the green teas and so much more. All-natural, non-genetically modified ingredients in this. Get the powder if you want the powder. Get the capsules. You got 300 capsules. You're going to take 3 a day. So that's, you know, I would pick up on more than one of these. And it's one of those things that's like you would take a multivitamin daily. I feel like you need to take this daily. Like, treat this as that secondary multivitamin, because it's more than just turmeric. It's got 15 ingredients that all benefit your health.
You definitely need to take it daily, just like a vitamin.
Yeah.
I always say to people that this will work for almost everybody unless it's sitting on your counter and you're not taking it.
Right.
It is important that you're doing it as a daily regimen.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Free shipping and handling. It is a phenomenal offer. Pick it up on EasyPay. $25 even on EasyPay. 641-299. Again, a 300 count, 90-day, 3-month supply. Think about that. 3-month supply, and you're good to go. And again, just something that there's great testimonials online at tsc.ca. I would read more. A lot of these are really long testimonials, and it's just because people are 5-starring it, and they're really going into detail on how much this is really change their life. And try it before you buy it. You got 30 days to love it or return it. All right, let's talk about topicals. We're going to have the hand cream I featured off the top coming up momentarily, but we're going to talk about the soap. You get 100 grams of this soap. Here it is right here. This is a great gift for anybody that has any ailments. But the nice thing is it's hypoallergenic. It's not going to irritate your skin. And I know for people with psoriasis, people that have sensitive skin, it's really tough to find a soap.
It very much is. And again, we have testimonials from customers that have seen great results with eczema, psoriasis,
Right.
gentle skin, very dry skin. It's extremely hydrating. It's paraben-free. It very much goes into the skin and instantly moisturizes the skin.
Yeah. And again, you've got that turmeric. What are some of the ingredients in the soap?
So the soap is the same ingredients, same formula as the turmeric powder, with a few added ingredients. It's got a very nice, light scent. And like I said, it's designed for the most sensitive types of skin. It contains the Alepe blend, works great for all skin types. It's a natural-based soap with a light scent.
Wow. Really great. And great reviews, $10.99. And how long would a bar now, for one person? Months, right?
Months, absolutely. I know people that shave with it. I know people that use it as a facial bar, a facial skincare product. I personally use it in the shower. It'll last months.
Well, and you think about something, circling back to what you said, like when you think about someone with psoriasis or any skin kind of irritation, right? That's inflammation.
Totally.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what flares up psoriasis is your skin gets irritated and it's inflammation. And that is much like the capsules and the powder. This reduces or gets rid of the inflammation, the irritation in your skin. So, I mean, definitely I know people that have psoriasis out there. I have a cousin that has really bad psoriasis, and it's very difficult to buy a lot of soaps over the counter because a lot of them carry byproducts inside, genetically modified ingredients, chemical ingredients that actually cause the inflammation and cause you to flare up and cause you to be itchy, right? 641300 is your item number. We're going to move on to the hand cream. This is a 3.38 ounce hand cream. It's a perfect travel size hand cream. And again, you could use this for more than your hands. You could use that
for your entire body.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
if you have those rough elbows, if you have kind of those psoriasis, dry spots on your body, wash with this soap, pick up on the cream. It's under $20. And I'd say a little goes a long way.
And remember, everything starts internally, so you want to take the powder or the capsules.
Right.
So everything starts from the inside out. These are great topical products to use for a variety of reasons. Both the soap and the cream go well together.
Yeah.